Hello FPL managers and welcome back for another video. Today we go over our team selection for game week 5 where there's been lots of transfers made. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoy the video and subscribe as it really helps out the channel. If you haven't already, check out some of the other game week 5 content that we've put out so far, and with that being said, let's jump into the video. So first of all, let's have a look at how this squad got on in game week 4. David Raya produced 6 points as the goalkeeper, as despite not getting a clean sheet in his game week 4 match, he was able to pick himself up some save bonus and bonus points. Brentford did draw 1-0 to Everton, but David Raya was able to pick up 2 save bonus points and actually recorded 2 bonus points as well, ranking second amongst all players for this game, only behind Connor Cody. It's definitely nice to see him produce returns once again, as he's proven to be probably one of the best 4.5 keepers in the game right now, between him and Robert Sanchez of Brighton. Let's have a look at the defenders now. Trent Alexander-Arnold produced a mega haul with 17 points, as it was good to see us hold on to him after 3 frustrating weeks before. He was able to produce a goal, an assist and a clean sheet with some bonus points, highlighting how he offers great potential at both ends of the pitch. After this game week, Trent's expected FPL points have actually pushed up to 5th amongst all defenders so far, so definitely one to have in the squads for the next few weeks, as Liverpool still have a good fixture run. Reece James was impressive once more, getting himself 7 points, as despite not getting a clean sheet at home to Leicester, he did record an assist. He is a player that's offering great assist potential as well as goal potential amongst defenders, as in fact over the first 4 game weeks he does rank first for XA amongst players at the back. Kieran Trippier just recorded the 2 points, as Ruben Neves scored a great goal for Wolves in this game, but there was 2 brilliant goals scored by both Newcastle and Wolverhampton, so Trippier did miss out on the clean sheet there. He did attempt a lot of assists in this game though and did look fairly impressive, so not too fussed about that. Cancelo rounded out the defence with 1 point, as Man City failed to get a clean sheet once more, conceding 2 goals at home to Crystal Palace. Onto the midfielders, the decision to start Leon Bailey didn't pay off, as he was actually benched in game week 4. We did think he was actually going to start this game after he produced an assist in game week 3 and also scored a goal in the EFL Cup midweek, but it wasn't to be, as he came off the bench for a 15-minute stint. He did look very lively in this time, taking a shot which narrowly missed the top corner and just looking very involved in the Aston Villa attack, but for now he's definitely one on the horizon of a transfer out due to the uncertainty around his starting minutes. Martinelli blanked for the first time this season, just recording the 2 points in his game week 4 match after making a great start in the first 3 weeks. He was perhaps a bit unlucky not to walk away with any returns in this game, as his total of 7 shots in this match did rank first, as well as his total of 5 attempted assists. In game week 4 his XG was 0.38 and also he had a very high XA of 0.41, so definitely some very good underlying stats, but just couldn't put it on the board in terms of points. Salah frustratingly blanked on captaincy, as despite Liverpool putting 9 goals past Bournemouth, Salah did not get involved in any of them. To add to the frustration, his expected goal stat did actually rank second for this game, only behind Roberto Firmino, as he did have 2 fairly big chances which he wasn't able to turn home. It does still fill me with confidence to see him getting plenty of chances for Liverpool and still having good underlying stats, as actually amongst all players so far he ranked in the top 5 for expected FPL points. Bukayo Saka did produce an assist in game week 4 which was nice to see, which was scored by Odegaard from a long range strike that was deflected, but otherwise he didn't really have too many chances to score apart from a 1-on-1, and still continues not to get into the best positions and doesn't really have the best underlying stats. Looking to the forward line, Erling Haaland also produced a mega haul with 17 points, getting himself a hat-trick for Man City, completing their comeback win against Crystal Palace. He's definitely one with a great expected goals figure, getting plenty of chances for Man City that's going nowhere in the squads, so definitely very impressed with him. And then Jesus also blanked for Arsenal, as he failed to produce a return at home to Fulham. On the bench, Ward got 1 point as he sat as the sub goalkeeper there. Andreas Pereira and Patterson both had 2 points each, as they couldn't chip in with any goals, assists or clean sheet points. And then Archer got 1 point off the bench, as he came on in 90+1 for Aston Villa. So this meant that in game week 4 we scored a total of 65 points, and there was a very high average of this week's game week of 62, which did actually see us take a slight red arrow, as we're still sitting at 1.7 mil in the world, as I do think having Diaz in the midfield over Saka would have seen our rank increase quite considerably. Between our rank and 350k right now is only about 15 points, so definitely still plenty of potential for us to see those rank rises over the coming game weeks. So before we have a look at our Game Week 5 squad, let's discuss the changes that we've made to the team. So far we have made 2 free transfers, which has seen Bukayo Saka depart the squad and Rodrigo joining. This first move was made because Bukayo Saka's underlying stats haven't been the best recently, and despite getting an assist in Game Week 4, it just had an expected score involvement of 0.25. On the other hand, Rodrigo has produced 37 points in his first 4 games and has some excellent upcoming fixtures for Leeds. We were able to jump on Rodrigo before his price rose up to 6.5, so he's already made us a little bit of money. Looking at the other transfer, as we did for up money in this Saka to Rodrigo move, we've gone Bailey up to Pascal Gross. Bailey definitely wasn't the best punt to start the season as his starting minutes weren't really confirmed, and I just think Pascal Gross is in such great touch with great upcoming fixtures for Brighton. He's definitely one of the best value FPL players in the game right now. He's recorded 35 points across his first 4 matches, and he's another one that we got on before his price rose up to 5.8 million, as he's already increased by 0.1 since we've owned him. So with these transfer plans in mind, let's look ahead to the side for Game Week 5. David Raya remains as the starting goalkeeper as this week he faces Crystal Palace away. Danny Ward sits on the bench facing Manchester United at home, so I still prefer Raya for this game week. He's shown in the past that he doesn't need to get clean sheets to be able to record points, as he just gets so many saves for Brentford, so definitely one that will remain in the squad at just 4.5 million. Trent starts as this week he's got Newcastle at home, which is definitely a strong fixture for Liverpool to build on their second clean sheet of the season hopefully, after getting themselves their first clean sheet in Game Week 4. This week Reece James has got Southampton away, so I'm hoping he can continue his good attacking form, as his underlying stats are excellent for defenders with a 0.5 xg and 1.4 xa. Trippier is currently listed to start in the squad as this week he's got Liverpool away. I'm a bit doubtful as whether he's going to start this week or not due to the short turnaround, so there is the potential that Andreas Pereira does come off the bench and we switch to a 3-5-2 formation. João Cancelo remains in the squad despite a lot of managers transferring him out, as he's got a very good fixture this week of Nottingham Forest at home. If I had to guess, I would expect that he starts this game as he tends to play lots of minutes for Manchester City and Pep very much likes him in that starting 11, so hopefully he can play in Game Week 5. Looking to the midfield, these are where the 2 changes have been made as Pascal Gross goes straight into the starting 11 as he's got a great fixture this week of Fulham away. Fulham have conceded a few goals this season and have actually conceded 4 goals in their last 2 games, so definitely a good chance for Gross to continue his excellent form and add yet another goal or assist. I'm really looking forward to see what Gross can do, as so far across the first 4 weeks he does have the second highest expected FPL points out of any player, only behind Erling Haaland. Not only this, but he also has the 3rd highest FPL points out of any player, only behind Haaland and Rodrigo with 35. On to Martinelli, he remains in the squad as this week he's got a great fixture of Aston Villa at home, as Villa's defence has been very leaky so far, so I'm definitely hoping Arsenal can capitalise. Mo Salah has got Newcastle at home this week and he does take the captaincy armband currently, as I do think he has the higher chance of starting between him and Haaland, and I just think since Salah wants to play so many minutes for Liverpool, he'll get another start in this one. Despite not scoring in Game Week 4, he's still put up excellent underlying stats, so he's just another player similar to Trent last week, where we're just waiting for those points to come in after making a good start from that stats department. Rodrigo is the other new signing to the squad and he takes a spot in the starting 11 this week against Everton at home. This is definitely a very promising fixture, and Rodrigo's underlying stats have been immense so far this season, so he's another prospect that I'm very excited about having in the squad. Rodrigo has the 5th highest expected FPL points out of any player so far with 28, and he's put up a very good XG of 2.13 as well, taking on 18 shots, which ranks 2nd amongst all players in the Premier League, only behind Alexander Mitrovic. Furthermore, his total of 7 shots on target also ranks 5th amongst all players, so definitely one that could be great value for his price at 6.5 million. Looking to the forwards, Erling Haaland features as this week he's got Nottingham Forest at home. We have of course decided to play him, as even if he doesn't start, he still could be productive off the bench, getting around 20 minutes hopefully. Jesus is his strike partner this week facing Aston Villa at home. As we touched on with Martinelli, I really like this fixture, and there is the potential that we give Jesus the vice captaincy armband as well, depending on whether we think Haaland is going to start. With that starting 11 covered, let's have a look at the bench. Danny Ward features against Manchester United at home, and I just think he sits here because Crystal Palace away is a better fixture for Raya. As we touched on, Andreas Pereira sits on the bench in the first spot, but is definitely having the potential to come on instead of Trippier if we do think Trippier is going to get that rest due to the short turnaround. Patterson does face Leeds away this week, which is an okay fixture, but he remains on the bench, and Archer sits comfortably in that third bench position after just coming on for a couple of minutes in game week 4. Thanks for watching today's video. If you guys want to become a channel member, then click the join button down below and get featured on the members board at the end of the videos, just like Philip Ash here. Also, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to show support for the channel and click the notification bell. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one.